the Oklahoman newsroom. This is the Energy FC Weekly Update. I'm Jenny Carlson here with the coach, Jimmy Neilson. Coach, it's getting down to crunch time, playoffs almost upon us here, but you guys had a result on Sunday against Vancover at home. You didn't lose any ground, but didn't gain any ground either with that scoreless tie. Was there frustration at all? You guys had a ton of opportunities and just weren't able to get one on the board.
It was a little mixed feelings. The performance were absolutely outstanding. We were missing a little sharpness in front of goal. We were unlucky in some situations. But we played a really, really good game. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of good individual performances. We played extremely well as a team. We attacked well. If I remember correctly, on top of my head, 20 shots on goal, 15 corner kicks. Had a lot of good chances and should have buried that game. No question about that. So you're a little bit, okay, we played extremely well. We got 1 point. We have been in situations where we have played, where we haven't performed like we did Sunday and won games. Yeah. So soccer is strange. You don't get always what you deserve. Mm-hmm. But there's no reason for us to feel sorry for ourselves. There's no reason to be disappointed. If we can continue in that path, the final stretch here, we'll be in a good position.
PR guru Josh Evans tells me it was a team record 25 shots.
25 shots.
Team record 15 corner kicks. And talk about the frustration offensively. I guess there's that, but there's also the standpoint that your defense didn't give up any either. So it sort of had to be a team effort there, I would think.
It was a good team performance. Yeah. You know, when the team let in a lot of goals, it's not always the backline's fault. You know, it's the first defender is the forward. In this situation here, Jose Angulo, who worked extremely hard to do his job and participate in the defending part. As when we attack, Cody Laurenti is the first attacker, so it's a team effort both ways on the ball.
Yeah, number 8 in the standings, Colorado Springs in the West. I think they actually hold that tiebreaker spot as of right now. You guys are in the 9th spot, but a chance to get some big points on Sunday as Tulsa comes to town. Final black gold derby of the season, and a couple fan promos I'll mention here before we get cracking on this one. First 2,000 fans through the gates get a green Mohawk wig. I think you have to wear one. I'm just gonna.
You think?
I think so. I think that's mandatory. 12 and under, eat free, and then if you're 21 and up, you get a chance at some $2 Bud Lights and Corona Lights. You guys, and we've talked about Tulsa in the past. 4-0-0 against these guys last year, 0-2-0 right now. Obviously different teams, 2-1 losses, both results against them. How do you turn that around on Sunday, considering where we are in the year and you guys need those 3 points?
We need points, that is correct. The first game against Tulsa, we lost 2-1 at home, well deserved. Mm-hmm. On the night, they were the better team. In Tulsa, it was a very, very even game. It's 1-1 and that game could have gone either way. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way that night. Tulsa is a good team. Some very good individual players. In my opinion, Cafe, the number 10, one of the best players, most creative players in the league. We got to keep an eye on him. We're not going to man-mark the guy, but we got to keep an eye on him. He can't have too much time on the ball, and if we can bring some of the stuff we did Sunday, if we create the same amount of chances, I will bet you anything that we'll get some goals this time.
Those team records again, right?
Yes. We're hungry. We're in a situation where we need the points. And as I said before, I'm very pleased with the performance Sunday. Obviously not happy with the outcome, but can we perform like that again? We're going to make a tough night for Tulsa here. You
know, I mentioned the standings earlier, where you guys are sort of right there on the edge. Is that something you talk with your guys about, drill it, use it, or is this a team where you mention it and then let it go? How do your guys handle, and how are you handling that with them?
I'm not going to mention the standings week after week. 3-4 games ago, I said this final stretch here is going to be like a playoff / a cup final. Mm-hmm. If we win a game, we'll be in the playoffs. If we don't win the game, we'll be out of the playoffs. Sure. And we didn't win, we're out of the playoffs. If we win on Sunday, I'll bet you Monday when the new standing comes out, we'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. We mentioned home games last week, this week. You've got 4 of your 6 that are left are at home. Great home record this year, 7-2-3. You've gotten points in 10 of your last 11 at home. But considering how this schedule lays out, you play at home on Sunday, then you go on the road for those 2 remaining road games, September 20th against Reno, September 23rd against Sacramento. I don't know if you can term this Sunday a must-win, but a home game, considering those 2 road games coming up, do you look at this as you almost have to win this one on Sunday?
It's close.
Yeah.
It's really close. You know, we got to take care of business at home. You know, it's a tough road game against Reno. It was a very, very good team. Sacramento, the last few years they've been in the league, one of the best teams with home records. So it's going to be 2 tough games on the road. But I know it sounds boring, but it's all focused and all in on the game Sunday against Tulsa.
Yeah.
And then we'll look ahead for the Wednesday game.
All right, again, Sunday, that game time is 5 o'clock at Taft. First 2,000 people in get that green Mohawk wig. And who knows, maybe Jimmy wears one and you get to see that too. We'll find out. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.